What's going on, everyone? Today we're going to be doing a review of the Ryobi detail sander you see here. This is something I've been wanting for a while. I've used older versions of this in the past, but more currently I've been just doing detail work by hand. So this is something I've really wanted, and we're going to show you in detail this product. We're going to go over it, and we're also going to show you towards the end of the video of me using it and of one of my current projects and why I think this is helpful. So I actually picked this particular one up off of Amazon. You can find these readily available though in pretty much any hardware store local to you. It seems like wherever you go, they're going to be just shy of $50. You will save a few bucks if you do purchase off of Amazon. I'll include a link in the description below. If after watching this video you think this is something you could use, I would definitely pick one up. You know, full disclosure, I'm not a professional woodworker by any means. I pretty much do projects for myself, and I also will occasionally flip antique furniture and things like that. So I'll pick up something that needs refurbished, sand it down, maybe refinish it, new coat of stain, or paint it, depending on, you know, the project. So, you know, this is something that's going to save anybody who's in the industry, especially refinishing furniture, a lot of time. So one, sanding by hand isn't any fun. Nobody likes to do it. It's slow, and it puts a certain wear and tear on your hands. So having a tool like this is extremely valuable and will actually make you money in the long run. So for less than 50 bucks, you know, this tool is going to make you, over the course of its lifetime, potentially thousands, literally from the time that it saves. We're going to go over it. We're going to actually start at the rear here. I guess we should say what it includes. You get the typical stuff, you know, your owner's manual, things like that. Pretty much you get the tool and, you know, a few pads here. So I will tell you, the pads that come with these tools probably aren't the best. You're going to need pads along the way anyway. When you buy the tool, I would just go ahead and purchase, you know, some of these Diablo brand replacement pads. They can be had for, I think this is like $6 a pack, and you get 10 sheets. When you do order these, don't make the same mistake I did. Make sure you get the ones for Ryobi. So fair warning. So go ahead and pick you up a set of those. Starting at the rear though, you do get a generous amount of cord here. They may make one of these in a battery model. I don't know. For my application though, and when I'm constantly using a tool, I don't like to worry about batteries anyway. So a cord suits me just fine. This is probably, I don't know, 5 to 6 feet of cord. So they give you a generous amount if you're close to an outlet. If you're not, simply hook up an extension cord and you'll be good to go. Now, the body of this is very well designed in my opinion. The gray portion you see here is actually a rubberized coating. So you can see it wraps around the entire body, which is great. My old models that I've had before this never had this, and this is important because I feel like I have a good grip on this tool, which is important for detail work. You know, I don't feel like this is going to slip or jump out of my hands very easily. It's going to take a lot to do that, and it's not going to roll. When I'm trying to do detail work, I don't want this tool rolling on me, so I love that feature. And another cool thing, and the reason why they probably did this, is because on the box it actually says that this model actually cuts down on vibrations felt to the user by up to 70%, which is great because if you've ever used a power sander before, you know once you shut that thing off, your hands are going to be numb and it's just annoying. So I'm very interested to see how that works. Moving up to the controls, very easy to use. So this is a single speed model, so you don't have to worry about selecting your speed. It's a simple on-off switch right there. And that's very easy to get to, easy to reach, no problem. Moving up to the head, I do believe this is proprietary to Ryobi models. It's a simple peel and stick model of pad, and I believe that's why you have to make sure, obviously, you order the Ryobi pads. So not a whole lot going on up here. I do feel like overall this is a very durable model for what you get. If I, you know, were to accidentally drop this or something, I don't feel like the tool is going to totally break down on me, you know. It feels very well made. It's made out of primarily a polymer material, but it feels very nice in the hands. So that's kind of a brief walkthrough of the tool itself. Let's go into the workshop area and take a look at one of my current projects and see how this does in the case that I need it to right now. All right, so this is one of my current projects you see here. This is a antique bookcase. You can see that I've already started stripping this down with my random orbital sander, but to get into these corners, I need this. So that's exactly why I picked this up. I'm going to flip this tool on. You're going to see exactly how loud it is and kind of how much energy and time it takes to sand down this corner here. So let's go ahead. And this might be a little bit difficult on camera, so I apologize if the camera works a little bit shaky here. But you're going to put the tool down. You want to start on the surface. Simple switch on. And you can notice you can get right into that corner. It seems like it's very easy to use. It's not jumping around too much. And that is pretty good there. So you can see in no time, it took care of that corner with ease. And we can go ahead, we'll go ahead and move down to this corner here. So here we are here. We're going to start on the surface with it and flip the switch on. And you can see it took care of that corner with ease as well. So this is going to make this project very easy to complete, and very happy with the way this tool works. You know, if something comes up over prolonged use, I'll definitely let you guys know. But so far, really enjoying how this tool handles. All right, so that was a very brief introduction to the tool actually operating, but you could tell it took care of those corners without issue. We were using 100 grit, and it still had no problem. It wasn't very loud, and more importantly, it was very easy to control. And I was filming with one hand and using the tool in the other. So if you had a good grip and you're really paying attention, you could be even more precise. So if you're trying to get into those corners, this tool is very helpful for that. There's people out there that use them for spindles on table legs and stuff like that. So this thing will save you time, and I'm telling you, it's a money maker. So really impressed with the Ryobi model so far. If you decide this is something you want to pick up, maybe add to your inventory of growing tools, go ahead, run out to your local hardware store, or simply order it. I've got that link in the description below, and it'll be at your door within a few days, and you can get to saving time and making some money. So thanks for joining me here today. You know, if you decide to like and comment, that would be excellent. It helps me out tremendously with the algorithms. Until next time, I don't know what I'm going to be reviewing next, but go ahead, hit that subscribe button. You never know what I'm going to be buying.